Hello, hello. It is Friday night. Let me get set up here. It's time to do some art. I had a bit of an issue signing on tonight. My other phone, I need to figure out how to undo this casting. I thought I'd had it and it wasn't going, so oh dear, I had to go get the other phone. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Let me fix chat. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. Let me fix the quality over here on my tablet so that it looks halfway decent to me. So, I took this morning off, and I've been going through boxes and cleaning and doing stuff. I've got boxes all inventoried and ready to put back in the closet. I got some more to do. Penelope's here. Hi, Riri. I found your address, Riri. I don't know what I did with it, but I found it. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. Becky's waving with the red glove. Brenda says, you're loving your lion? Oh, thank you, Brenda. Hi, Sherry Van. Hi, Allie Kay. Welcome, everybody. So, first I'm going to start off. I think I got some Happy Mail today. I found this sitting on my chair. I thought I just about threw it away because I had a whole bunch of envelopes like this that I've been keeping around. And then I said, well, this doesn't look like it's been opened. And I think my brother went to the post office while I was to open tear at perforation. Tear at perforation. Well, let's cut. Hi, Lori. Hi, Joyce. Sherry Van. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I thought that we'd do a couple different things tonight. I like to draw, but, you know, it gets a little bit, you want to move on and do something else. So I'm going to kind of space it out in my streams. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a pair of forceps. I think this might have come from Rhonda. She can verify. She said she was sending me a little something, and I think she means this to pick up little stuff, or I'm not quite sure what she wants me to use them for, but let's see. Do you guys use forceps? I'll tell you, these scissors are on there way out. I've had them forever. They're still the round-handled ones. I'm going to see if I can't just sharpen these in the scissor sharpener that Riri sent to me. I know they got that serrated edge, but anything's better than this. I use them for cutting plastic bottles and metals, and they don't do good on this stuff anymore. So forceps. Ooh, how do these work? How do you open the things? It looks like you gotta undo them here at the. Uh-oh, I don't know how to work forceps. Squeeze in. And then what? Squeeze in. Oh, there they go. And then what? I feel them squeezing in, but then open. Squeeze in and then open. Squeeze in and then, oh. Squeeze in and then open. Squeeze in and then open. And they're not working for me. Squeeze in. How do you open them? Hi, Mina. Cut a piece of sandpaper multiple times instead. Oh, I will, Riri. I have sandpaper. You're talking about the Tim Holtz sharpening these. Okay. I'm trying. Yeah, it seems so, Tim. Hi, Tim. Designs by CAD Pro. Becky says to squeeze in and then open, but oh, whew, I'm never going to shut them again. Uh-oh. I'm never going to shut them. I think they're meant to pick up things like off my desk like this, like things that are little and need picking up. Uh-oh. Like that, maybe, what she means these for. I'll put them right up here with my pins. Thank you, Becky. I would have never figured that out. And thank you, Riri. My sandpaper is buried right now, but I will do that with my scissors. Woo! You can use them as a third hand as you lock them in place. Oh, okay. They are a handheld clamp. Oh, what'd I do with them? I put them in here. So, you mean like if I want to put these on like this as a third hand and then lock it? And then it's a third hand to hold on to something while I'm working on it. Well, that's interesting. See, I learned so much from you guys. All righty then. Thank you for the help. I've never used forceps before. I always think of forceps being a medical device. That's what doctors use to clip a vein closed. Oh, really? Let me tip my camera a little there. Okay. They were designed for surgery. I don't know. I don't know much about surgery. So, I cleaned out boxes today, and I'm going to thank whoever sent those to me. I think I'm going to credit Rhonda right now because she said she was sending me a little something from Amazon. They are known as hemostats. Oh, okay. Learn something new every day. I cleaned off my palette knife, so I said I'd make a heart. But I cleaned off my desk, my boxes today, and boy, this is not a good place for my tea. I don't know where to put it. My desk is full. Let's just open this. I thought I had this mold for a long time. I thought that I'd melt a little wax just to cover the base and see if I couldn't get some floral shapes. And Becky, look what I found. A long time ago, you did a lunch sack journal, and I was following along with you. And this one is, I think this is a couple of them put together, I think. And I thought, I'm going to get this out and finish it. Looks like one I started for July. So I'm going to put this on my to-do list. Tell me how old this is, Becky. And here I have some of these little encaustic wax melts that came with the encaustic kit that Rosemary had. I thought I'd try melting those. That's a bead die. Here's some more of those sacks. I'm just going to put these together. Look, here's Becky's little snowman peeking out here. Does this look familiar, Becky? He's got a flip page here. And yeah, let's put him on top. So I have several of these. I think I'm just going to bind them together. And this is an envelope, I believe, that I was going to use for the backing of something. And so I did several. I think you did a few more than what I did. something got me waylaid. So I put that in my to-do, and I found some hearts that I want to put in my February journal. So that's what this is. And I found this old photograph book, and I got all those photos. Now, I don't want to put photos in here. I want my photos loose, but I think I might do something with this. And here's some of these seals that are just 1 inch long. I thought I would try some wax with that. Here's some daffodil drawings that I did. And we're going to use one of these. No, I don't think we will. We'll use something else for what I'm thinking. And I got some water spritzers that really work. And some gold ties. And a micron pen. Let me put that up there. And some notes and some, I saved these out because March is coming. And morning notes, I'm going to put those back in the room. And a couple stencils. Well, one, I had another one here someplace, but let me put it over with my stencils. And this book, and this is embossed. And I thought I'd try a little bit of wax. Maybe try it over on this one and see if I couldn't get a wax, because it's embossed. Oh, here's the other stick. Let's put this over with my stencils. So what do I have left? I have these, and I'm going to put these in a journal. So I'm going to keep these. This is going to stay in until March. This will stay in. I'm going to do something with these Valentines because it's still February and I want to use them. So I'm going to keep these out. And let's fold this box up and put it over here. And I'm keeping out the paper sacks because I think I'm just going to bind this. Now, I'd have to go back and review how Becky bound hers, but I think if I bind it one at a time in here, and then you make tags and stuff to put in here. And oh, I found a whole big deal of Happy Mail that I got to put in my Happy Mail. This one's in progress. So these can all be bound. These are so pretty. I'm going to leave Becky's at the top. Let's see how many pages I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 pages. That'll make a nice little paper bag journal. Hi, Kathy. Calico Kate. Hi, Journey. Welcome. Hi, Renee. Red Wagon. Good to see you. Is Dar in here? I missed you, Dar. Good. Hi, Dar. Hi, Ginger. Buy or make some photo corners for the black paper album. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to write that down. I've been keeping ideas that come across. I've already learned tonight how to use a hemostat. Oh dear. As a third hand, buy or make photo corners for the black photo album. I'll put that in my February journal. Oh, you guys, but I'm not done. I'm not done. So at some point, I'm going to work on this month before February is out. So I'm going to keep that out someplace. I'll put it here for now. Ooh, look, I've got a band. Let's put, I don't think it'll hurt if I put it like this and put it like this, and that'll keep my pages together. I'll put it over on this card. That's a to-do. Then these, I'm going to try to get to tonight. Put them up here. And I want to experiment with some wax seals with these, but not right now. And I'm going to experiment with wax. This is all wax seal experiment here, but we're not going to do that right now tonight. I have something else. I have to clear my desk off because it's fairly big. As I said, I was cleaning boxes, going through all my boxes that I'm going to try to get them out of my brother's dining room. He's been so patient with me. And when I start going through boxes, I'll tell you, things are scattered all over the place, and he vacates the premises. He just can't, he doesn't like to see all that stuff all scattered around, but I generally get it all cleaned up before the end of the day. I had it all cleaned up by 3:30, so that was pretty good. And stacked up and inventoried and boxes numbered, and now I just need to get them back in that back room. I got some more to do, but I want to get these out of the dining room. And so, but what I have here, let me put my tea up here now. Hopefully that'll stay. What I have here, you're going to have to kind of close your eyes because, let me put that box there. I'm trying to get this place organized so that when summer comes and I got to be out in the yard, I won't be overwhelmed. I have this big box, and I'm just going to put it here, and then I'm going to put it back in my lap. One of these big boxes with the flip top, full of papers and stuff. And what I want to do, let me take it, well, I don't think it will fit in my lap. I'll put it, will it fit down here on the floor? I think if I move my cart back a little, let me move my cart back. Just a teeny bit, please. Please. Without spilling. There you go. And let me put this big box down in the floor. And what I want to do is put this stuff all together. Let me remove the cord so it won't get tangled up. Hang it up on the hanger if I can. What I want to do here, hold on, let's just take out some stuff. I tore up those tea boxes. Those are going to become tags. I found 3 of these. My dog does my homework. I don't know where I got them, but they're going to become junk journals. I found, and I think this was sent to me in Happy Mail. Uh-oh, I'm knocking stuff down. Well, I'll just have to pick it up later. I found this Matryoshka doll that was sent to me. I think Sue sent this one to me, and I got it all jostled, but I haven't painted it yet. I got papers here. I'm going to use this. We're going to make some junk journals. I've got stickers and another. You know, I just have so much stuff that I'm getting down to the paper stuff is where what I want. We're going to make some junk journals tonight. Of course, the paper is all down at the bottom. Here was a little journal that I started making. All right. Papers. And papers. Those are some cool papers, let me tell you. Here's some more. And I want to see how big or how many. Here's some of my very beginning knitting when I was very first learning how to knit. Yeah, that's knit. Becky sent me that green and white yarns, variegated yarn. And I've been playing, I started teaching myself how to knit. And I'm keeping this. I think this might be Tunisian crochet here. That's Tunisian crochet. And I think this is all the purl stitch or all the knit stitch. So I saved all those out because I want to put those in my junk journal. But let me get down to the papers. They're way down at the bottom. I want to pull them out. And I'm just going to start making junk journals. I'm going to start making junk journal. This was an envelope. I can't show it to you. It's got real pretty, let me fold it over. It's got real pretty edging on it. That came from Janet Baum. Long time ago. So let's see what else I have that I can pull out here. More papers. I thought I could make some little papers out of some little mini journals out of these cutoffs here. I've got a whole bunch of them. So just let me pull this stuff out. I'm going to start putting together junk journals. And I may not use them right away, but all right, I think that's all the paper. There's more stuff in there, but let me put this back behind me. And all I'm going to do here is start going through it, and you guys get to watch. Let's look at chat. Boy, my tea is, I don't know how my tea survives. Let me go down to the bottom of chat. Sherry says, I'm so sorry, Becky. Scott is still sick and feels that it's settled into his lungs as bronchitis. Oh my goodness, Becky. Oh my, I hope he gets better soon. Bronchitis, not fun. Ginger says, I have a lot of journals. Started from envelopes and junk mail, paper bags, and small magazines and cardstock. Sometimes it's fun to just make the journal. Well, that's what we're going to do tonight. I just said, I've got to do something with this stuff. I save it, so why don't I start making it? Now, let's sort it out. Let's see. I'm going to save this bag back. That's not paper. This is the, let's get this box out here. My wax paper box. And what's this piece? This one. This is a little journal. Let's put it down there. I want smaller papers in one stack. And I'm even going to use this foiled paper. And the larger papers, I think somebody sent me some coloring book paper, but I think I can fold this in half this way. I don't want big journals. So the smaller papers are going to go over in this stack. And I know I got a lot of this in Happy Mail. Mina says, Angie, keeping you in my prayers. Becky says, maybe it's the flu. We're trying to find a walk-in clinic. Well, Becky, I sure hope you find one. Sending you good thoughts and prayers. Riri says, it's a pretty bad one that's going around here, Becky. Talking about a flu. There are actually a number of them, not including COVID. And I don't think Angie's been feeling good lately either. Hi, Laura Vasquez. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Brenda Robinson, Sherry Van. Hi, Melody loves her hobbies. Mina's here. Riri. And Leah. Hi, Leah. Leah says, oh no, Becky. Tell him we hope he feels better. Soak him in Epsom salt and maybe some chicken soup. Don't soak him in chicken soup. Feed him the chicken soup. Soak him in Epsom salt and chicken soup. Oh, and make chicken soup. I didn't read that right. A chunk of onion with a chunk of onion with whole cloves and simmer it with your broth. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. Beck, I hope it's not the flu, Angie says. There's a virus going around that makes you weak and tired. Leah, I would, but my hall bathroom is not done yet. We only have a shower in the master bathroom. Hi, Deborah Wooten. Is your birthday today? It says, hello, beautiful day today. Oh, beautiful day today. Not, I guess I need to get my eyes fixed. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, I think you're from Nebraska, aren't you? I was looking in my address book and I ran across your address, or you're pretty close to Nebraska. Hi, Cat in the Know. Cat is one of the winners of the envelopes. She said to do her a sparrow or a finch. I've got Mina's other wolf and yep, you're in Nebraska. Mina's wolf and Chris's otter done. But I didn't, I don't like to draw all the time consecutively because I think we get a little tired of it. So this is all larger papers that I think I can, here's some smaller ones. I'm putting all the smaller ones in a stack. And some little storybook and, well, that's going to go smaller. And some laces. I'll put the laces over here. And that can go big. Here's a piece of, I think this is tracing paper. Ooh, look at these, ladies. Somebody sent me these. Lynn, from my private collection, not online. She did a copy. Lynn Wright. So you can see how old some of this stuff is. Lynn hasn't been here for several years in my channel. She was doing a lot with Defy. I think that came from her too. So there's wax paper. Here's some music. This, I thought I could make a divider or something out of this. This is corrugated paper. And here's these little, I'm going to make some little mini journals out of this. And there's some cards. This might have come from Johnny, one of her things. And some birds, some Nature's World stuff. I kind of like that, but, and then this has things in it. I think these came from Nancy Gill. She did some stamping. I'm going to put these over in here. I think these are little things from Nancy Gill. And this is, when I very first came down here, my first year down here, I went on a Nebraska junk jaunt. Only year that I think I went one other year. But I got way up to Broken Bow, which is kind of in north central Nebraska. And I got this touristy information. And here's a Christmas duet. Here's another. I saved this for the puffiness. This came from Kimberly Ray. It's an envelope from Kimberly Ray. She gave me a whole box full of stuff one time. And here's a little, that's my knitting. Some tissue paper I think I can put in there. So once I get it sorted out, this will make me a nice journal. And these are little things. And I'm going to open these up and put those in there. Now, let's put all the little things. I should have a bag. Let me get I do have a sack. I'll come back to them. But let's put all the little things in here for now. And I'll use them as embellishment or whatnot. I just want to work with the larger pages first. Believe me, this is just one of many that I have. One of many. This is a book. This is pretty cool. This was on scaffolding and staging, roof framing. I think this came from Johnny in some of her papers. Now these, yeah, these I want to keep out. S&H green stamps. Look at that. How long has it been since we've done S&H green stamps? And I'm going to put this in there. So, music pages. I think I can save this stuff out. And these. And the tabs. So I can get this down to a manageable a manageable area on my desk. All right. So I got all this. These can all go back in the bag here because I just don't have room for all of this right now. Hi, Chris. Chris, did you get a chance to see your little otter? Look at my thumbnail from the last stream. That otter turned out really cool. Now I'm going to send you a soft copy of it, but I'm also going to put it in a separate envelope, a plain envelope, and send it to you that way. Becky says, not yet, Journey. I still have jade and black and earthy yellow-orange baskets. You did see that. Okay. I think you'll be happy with it. I'll tell you, I'm tempted to do another one. He was fun. He turned out a lot better than I thought. Becky's been making these really cool little crochet. She and Shannon, art junkie Shannon Pratt, are saying hello to Chris. Hi, Melissa Franks. Welcome. Glad you joined us. You're new here tonight, or you're new to me. Welcome. Glad to have you join us tonight. Becky said, I have to wait for daylight to work on it anymore as I can't see worth beans at night. Angie says, Beck, you take care of him, but wear a mask so you don't get it. Becky says, I did have an oopsie on it, but I'm not taking any more stitches out. I'm probably the only one that would ever notice on this first bird. Oh, the cross stitch? You showed that. I started to watch your video, Becky, and then I got sidetracked. Angie says, Meri, I went to the doctor yesterday, and I have that virus that I was telling Beck about that Scott may have. Oh, Angie. Angie Brown. Angie Marie. You take care of yourself, Angie. You take care of yourself. Riri's here. Becky said, that would be cool on a gel plate. Oh, Mary Lou. Hi to everyone coming in. Mary Lou, if you're still out there. Mary Lou pops in, and I miss her almost every time. I caught her once. Was it last week or the week before I caught you coming in? I always feel so guilty because I miss Mary Lou. I miss a lot of you. I miss a lot of you when you come in. So if you pop in and say hello to me and I don't respond, don't take it personally because I miss things. Becky said, I started on the Little Birds cross-stitch kit. One little bird is nearly done, and he's adorable. Oh, yeah. Go check Becky's video from earlier today. She was showing some cross-stitch that she's going to be doing. Okay, so now I'm going to start separating. And these look like they come from the rusty area pages. So let's kind of intersperse these. This is music. Whoops, this is little stuff. Let me put this in the little bag. And the music I'm going to split in half. At least I'll get them put together And I want to take these books apart. They're kind of little children's. My dog does my homework. I think this might have come from my grandniece when she was younger. And I think it's just stapled together. Let's see if I can get my staple remover out here. Aha! I actually found it. I got sidetracked by trying to figure out something in my drawer, what it was. So this is just stapled together if I can find the center. One more page. So let's... I learned how to use a hemostat tonight. What else did you call that? You called it a hemostat, but you called it something else. A third hand forceps. Forceps. Hemostat forceps. Third hand. Rhonda got tired of me struggling with two hands. All right, we're going to intersperse these pages together a little. I'll put these up here. And this I'll have to break down. Well, let's grab one of these. I guess there's two of them. And tissue paper here. I'm going to have to break the tissue paper down too. This came from Kimberly Ray. I'm going to take her note off and put it with my Happy Mail. And this is an envelope. Let's see. There's another music. More music. A guide through Volume V, French light operas, piano. This, I think I was attracted to this because of I think this was sent to me to photocopy. I might save that out. These came from Lynn. This is the music, photocopy. Ladies, I'm going to have to go in and straighten all this out. Okay, we can grab another page like this. Another one of these. Maybe do that one. Only maybe put it like this. This. I think these are some Chinese. I'm going to save those out for my Oriental caboodle. Looks like deco art. Owls. Maybe I'll save those out. Paper. Somebody sent me all this color book paper, and I don't do a lot of coloring. I enjoy coloring, but I don't do a lot of it, like Dee Dee and you folks that color a lot. It's not my thing. It's not what I enjoy. Now let's put these are things I want to break down. Let's put another music page. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to diversify them. A lot of these coloring book ones. The bird. And this is the broken bow. I'm going to save him out. Okay, what do I have? I've got that could go in the little stuff. I've got one of these. That can go in the little. A music page. My dog ate my homework page. And then I'll break this into a couple signatures. This is Christmas duets. There's a Nature's Way. I don't know if I want to put these in here because they could go in my nature journal. I'll save those out. And what do I have down here? Music. Blank page. Music. And then we get into all this coloring. Color box. I hope the person who sent these to me is not offended that I'm using them here because, well, you know. I think I'll save that out. Okay. Well, you know, it isn't as much as I thought once I got it all broken down. It'll still make a couple signatures for junk journal. And what I decided with my desk journal, I've got January and February, which isn't finished yet. January's done, February's not done, and it already fills up the little book cover. So I'm not even going to make a cover for it. I'm going to do something different. I'm not even going to make a cover for it until December is done. Then I'll know how thick it is. It'll probably be 10 inches thick. All right, so let's put some stuff in between these. I really need some blank pages. Well, I guess they're blank on this side. Let's turn this one this way. Put this one here. That one in there. Just trying to make these interspersed so that they make some sense to me. This one is kind of thick. I'm happy with these. Let's put a let's put this one here. That takes care of all the dog ate my homework stuff. this one around this way. Oh, I'm going to save that one out. These two are pretty thick. Those could be the front. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. Now I'm going to break it down into a couple signatures. But I need to break this stuff down. Oh, there's some music. This is an envelope. I think I'll put it in there and I'll open up this side. And this is tissue paper. Somebody sent me this tissue paper. Very cool. And I tear it without, let's get my ruler out. And we'll stuff that down in here someplace. And then I just have this to break down. Brown paper. Throw that away. Crunch it up. Oh, I lost chat. Hold on. Meri, can you zoom out? Yes. I'm so sorry. Was I zoomed way in? Yes, I can. Meri, see above. Can you please zoom out? Hold on. I was sorting out papers. I don't know how it did that. You guys, I think I'm going to take my phone into Verizon and have them take the emergency call is on my home screen. And for some reason, when I put my phone up there on the clamp, it can be fine for a little bit. It did it again today. It dials 911. It did it today. Luckily, I got it hung up before anything drastic happened. But I'm going to take it in there. I'm afraid to touch it. I'm going to make them do it. I'm saying, I don't want this on my home screen. You know, I put it in, you know, it's on the screen like when you swipe open and it's on your home stuff. Put it on the third one down or something. You know, they say, well, you might have to call 911 fast someday. And I'm going, for 10 years, the only time I had to call 911 is when my phone flubbed up on me. Yeah, that's bad. It's twice now that it's dialed 911. And I think it's because I put it up on that phone clamp. And I can, you know, I'm not even touching the phone. I'm away from the phone. I'm watching it. And all of a sudden, it dials 911. And I think there's just something in there that activates that emergency call thing. And that, you know, I'm going to take it into Verizon and say, I'm not touching this. You guys, you got to take this off my home screen for me. Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, the time it happened a few weeks ago, they actually came out and asked me if everything was all right. And I apologized. I said I wasn't even touching that phone. You know, and he said that he was nice about it, but he did it again today, and I wasn't touching it. But I've noticed it always happens when I have my phone on that clamp, and I think there's something in there. It works fine for about a half an hour or so, and it doesn't always do it, but every now and then it'll activate that 911 call thing, and I don't like that at all. Was that what you were telling me? Keisha's coming on tomorrow at 3:30. Okay, Angie. Keisha Creations. I just opened my last box from her the other night. She sells a lot of a lot of stuff like like what I'm going through. Cat in the Know has the little phone thing there. That's cute, Cat. Let's see. Becky, look above. Meri. We aren't seeing as much as you are, really. I'm so sorry. Oh. Some of those would make great rubber stamps. These coloring book ones you're talking about, Becky? Yeah, I could do that. I'm going to bind them in this journal. That doesn't mean I won't be seeing them. So what I want to do is divide this into 2 signatures. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So we'll count 25 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So this is approximately a half. And this is approximately 1/2. We're going to put this half up here. And are you going to stay? No, I'm going to have a crafty lunch. Oh, I'm not going to put it up there. I'm going to put it over here. And what I think I want to do is start, let's see. I don't know. Do I want it this high? No, I don't think that's going to work. Let's put the music on the outside. No, let's put this on the outside. Like this. And I'm going to start folding this in half. Now, I don't know if I'll bind it tonight. Yeah. That gets a little boring to watch, too. Now, I'm just going to fold these in half, and then I'm going to put them in order, I think. I could put this on the outside. I kind of like the idea of this one being on the outside here. This feels like it's 2 of them. Got a lot of music. And of course it'll be facing the other way. And I don't care. We'll put that down a couple pages. That'd make a great stamp, just the shape of it. I think Becky was saying some of these coloring book ones would make a great stamp. That's already folded. Music. And let's put that other music sheet back in here. Now, what I might do on some of this is go in and scrape paint on some of these pages because a lot of them have print on it. I might collage napkins in here. It's going to be a junk journal. That's two-sided. Mary, see Diane above. Oh, hi, Packer Di. You've been lurking and listening while working on some things. Welcome, Di. Di says, hi, Mary. That's an emergency feature on your phone. Mine does the same. The clamp presses on the button on the side, and that makes the call. It call 911. That's probably what's doing it. I'm going to make them deactivate the button. I don't want to deactivate 911, but I don't like the... Thank you, Packer. Yeah, I'm going to make them do it. I don't want to touch it because I'm afraid I'll call 911 when I don't need to. If they call 911, it's their fault. These would make good stamps. I think Becky was saying some of these coloring book pages. Thank you, Becky, and Allie K. Thank you, guys. Mary, are you going to make this a glue book or something? I'm going to make it a junk journal. Not necessarily a glue book, but I'll probably be gluing things in there. I just want to combine it into a journal. And I'm just folding pages in half right now. Okay. So, I got them all folded in half. Now, I want this to be my front and back cover here. And then I'm just going to start putting them back like this again. So that they're... I don't think I'm going to bind it tonight, because I think that gets a little bit boring for you guys. We'll move on to something else. Let's put music in there. But see where I have so much print and stuff? I'm going to... I'll probably scrape some paint, maybe collage some napkins, maybe emphasize some of these designs that are in here. I might even color them. I'm not a color book person, so don't send me coloring book pages. Oh, you guys, I love you. I love everything I get. That's going to be a thick journal. This is just one signature. Yeah, it'll be a fat one. It'll be a fatty patty. But my desk journal is already getting thick. And like I said, what I'm going to do with that is that I'm going to use that cover for something else. And I'm not going to bind that desk journal until... I'm not going to bind it until December. Then I know how big of a page I need, a cover I need. I still have some big wide vinyl that I bought from Shannon. I was going to wrap around my monthly journals, I think. All right, so this is one signature here. I don't put that in the center. So this will be one signature. So you can see I'm going to need a pretty tall, and short, a short and wide journal, unless I cut some of this down. But we're going to leave it like that. Now that's one signature. And of course, I'm going to have to tie it, I think. Put it right there for now. put that over it. And the other signature is up over here. We're going to have two signatures. And I was going to intersperse some of that small stuff in here. I don't know. All right. So I've already sorted these all out. So all I want to do is start folding them up. And I think I'm going to make this the cover again. I have to use some of this stuff. It's getting the best of me. Let's fold this one this way. And don't ask me what I'm going to do with it once I get it made, because I have no idea. Sometimes making the journals for the sake of making the journals. A nice and thick and crinkly journal. And Diane, it's so good to see you. You've been working with Lisa. I don't always get you guys watch it on Mondays. I'll tell you, I about the only person I really get watched anymore is Becky. I was in Dee Dee's stream the other day for a little bit. I'm trying to catch up on things. I think I'll make that the cover. Let's see. Intersperse some of this stuff in here. Fold it that way. A work paper, column blank ruled. Here's the cover for My Dog Ate My Homework. This is pretty cool. These came from Lynn. These are just papers that were sitting in one of these boxes. And I said, I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them. I've been holding on to them. For way too long. And then there's just several of these. Now we'll make that a short one. Another little dog one. Brenda says, hello. I have a nice, thick, crinkly journal I made about a year ago. I added a few pockets, belly bands, side tucks, and tags. I was looking at it this afternoon thinking it needs to be used for something. Good night, Becky. Did we get much snow? We got, I don't know, I'm just guessing maybe between 4 and 5 inches down here. It hasn't, yeah, we're both in Nebraska. I think Diane is in eastern Nebraska and I'm in south central Nebraska. Oh, you're Central too? Now I'm caught up. Okay. Good night, Becky. Have a good rest. Take care of that Scott. Becky says, I'm going to get some sleep now. I will be up with Scott in the night to be sure, so I need to catch some Z's when I can get them. Yes. Good night, Becky. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. All right. I kind of like this. Let's put it at the base. And this is going to be on the inside. So, this is going to be the cover. Or I could make this the cover to match that other one and put this one next. I think I like that. And then we'll just start folding these pages in. Let's put this one this way, so that it'll have a blank with a figure there, patterned, and then blank and patterned here. And my dog does my homework. It's got little poems. I'm not sure where this came from. My dog does my homework at home every night. He answers each question and gets them all right. There's only one problem with homework by Rover. I can't turn in his work that's been slobbered all over. I have 3 of those little my dog ate my homework books. I'm not sure where I got them. Could have been Happy Mail. I don't know why I think I got them from my grandniece. Did anybody here send them? Leah says, good night, Becky. We're praying for Scott. Brenda says, have a nice... Oh, she was talking about her crinkly journal. They're saying good night to Becky. Andrew said, oh, this heart is showing up on some of the channels. Yeah, that little chat heart. That is kind of a carryover, I think, from... Ustream used to have those little chat hearts. Ustream. Chris says, I'm back, but my internet is bad. Oh, welcome back, Chris. Thanks for popping back in. Laura says, hello, Cindy. Cindy Rain Girl, did I say hello to you? Here's the cover for My Dog Ate My Homework. And these are these pretty ladies. I probably won't cover them up. I might draw them out. Let's put this one in here. So I'm going a lot into this pattern paper. Somebody sent me all these coloring book pages, and I feel bad about not coloring them, but I'm not a color book person. I'm not a color book person. I'm sorry. So see, it'll have a pattern here and blank there. Thank you for them. Here's more dog eating my... I wish you were here. Dear all, the sea looks great, but I've not tested. Locals say it's shark infested. Beach looks fine. I'm not complaining. Go there soon as it stops raining. The food's okay if you like fish and things that crawl across your dish. As for our hotel, it's neat. It should be great when it's complete. I'll bring you back a souvenir. Goodbye for now. I wish you were here, and I wasn't. A mouse in her room woke Miss Dowd. A mouse in her room woke Miss Dowd. She was frightened and screamed very loud. Then a happy thought hit her. To scare off the critter, she sat up in bed and meowed. Meow. All right. So there's something else I want to do tonight, and it will involve you, so heads up. Heads up, we're going there as soon as I get these put together here. Another dog ate my homework page. Because I'm not going to bind these. I'll bind these separate offline, maybe tomorrow. And then I've got all that small stuff. All right, we've got 2 signatures. I'm going to have to maybe fold these in a little. Let's fold these. I don't want to tear them. Let's fold these in. Maybe make a pocket. I think I need to turn it this way. Okay, so here's one signature. And what did I do with the other one? Here's one signature. And let's fold these in too a little. Fold it just a little that way. And a little that way. So that'll make a nice little junk journal. I'll need a cover for it. I was thinking something like this, but I don't know if that'll be enough. I might just do I'll see what I have for books. So I narrowed down all that paper though quite a bit in the bottom of my box. This is a magazine page with a circle of giving. Helps Native Americans live with dignity and pride. Women who make a difference. I'm not sure. I think I may have saved that for the Indian caboodle. And then I've got a couple of these left. I'll put in the smaller ones. I need another tie of some sort. Oh, and then I have all of this paper. I was going to use some paper out of here. Well, all right. Hold on. Pens. I have a tie. I used to keep them in here and I can't find them anymore. Oh, then I have this scrapbook. A big, huge scrapbook. I was going to cut this down, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I guess the best thing to do is to put these back in that box for safekeeping until I can get to it. But I got them all folded up. I want to do something different tonight. Oh, I didn't break that down. All right. I'll put these in the small bits but sack. That I promptly ran over. Do you ever run over stuff with your chair? It's so frustrating. Alrighty. So, I want to find a page to use. Maybe out of one of these books. This is a stamp catalog. What else do I have here? Any Christmas. Hold on, I'm looking for a good example of what I want here. What do I want to use? We could use a piece of scrapbook paper. That'll work. We're gonna try game tonight, a puzzle game. I want to see how this works. I have a couple of ideas. And this is, I've done something like this before, but in a different way. So let's just open this up, throw these away. Get out my scissors. This is Walmart paper. And my camera needs to be tipped down a little, doesn't it? I think it moves. There. Let me open this. Okay, and I don't want the entire sheet. I need to find one that's decent to use. Forks, magnifying glasses, map. Music, padlocks. These trunks might work. Let's tear this out and yeah, let's try this one at first. And I'm going to turn that upside down. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to use the whole sheet, I guess. And I had that tracing paper. What did I do with it? Here. All right, I'm just getting ready here, and I need a pen, or maybe this marker. Okay, what I'm going to do is just, we're going to do a large one first. And then if it works, we'll go more complicated. But I'm just going to draw some puzzle pieces. Like so. And all right. These go together. And let's make a like that. And so we'll have 16 pieces. That should be easy enough for your brains. I don't know about mine though. Guess we're just going to have to leave these as side pieces. All right. So what I want to do is make a map. One, two, three, four. And whoops. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that 2 over. And move that 1 over. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D. All right. This block is A1, B1, C1, D1. A2, B2, C2, D2, A3, A4, B3, B4, like that. Remember that. All right, so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to cut these apart. Well, I'm going to number them first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I did this in my head this afternoon, so it might work, it might not. So we got 12 pieces. Oh, we got 16 squares. I said, oh, we'll cross off, don't count this last row. So that's 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Just scribble out that last row. Now I'm going to cut these apart. And you guys this might work. It might be fairly easy if you think about it, but it might not too. It's harder to cut them out than it looks. Got all those little knobs in there. I should probably just cut this one off here. This should be fairly easy. If you have more pieces, I think it would be harder. But this is going to be an example one. As soon as I get it cut out here. And if we continue with this, if I do this again, I don't know if I'm going to do it again or not. I'm going to see how this goes. I'll have more pieces and I'll have them all prepped first. So you won't know what it looks like. And in fact, I should take these pieces and cut them on another sheet so you wouldn't know what it looks like. Turn it upside down. I have to cut them all out again. We'll do this one first. This one's weird. I'm just about done here. I think I lost some of you here. What in the world is she doing? I'm trying something. Just about done. Now you aren't going to see these numbers because I'm going to turn them all the other way. All right. I'm going to turn them this way. Oh, it might be harder than you think. I'm going to kind of mix them up. Make sure that they're all on my desk that way. And we're going to get the sheet out this way. And I'm going to start off by putting this one down here. So this would go in C4. So that one's done. So of these pieces, and I should have a better, can you guys see these? Do I need a sheet under these so that you guys can see them better? Let's put some white under here. Might be too big of pages here. I'm going to put these out in a row. We're going to number these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's another one in here someplace. 1, 2, 3. Here he's hiding. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need smaller pieces or more desk space. Okay, 1 is over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. I'm going to, the object is, if you see, this is number 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to type in the word go, and I want you to look at these and tell me what space in here, like let's pick one. Let's say this is 12 here. This is 12. So I typed in go, and I'm going to say take 12 and put it in C4. So that would go down here. I want to see how this works. Go. Okay. So pick a number here and tell me where you think it goes. You might want to work off of this one first. Tell me what piece goes here in C B4. This is C4. Tell me what goes in B4 or A4. One goes to C3. Okay, so one goes to C3. So A, B, all right, you're saying one goes to C3 here. Is it right? We'll put C, this is C3, maybe this way. Nope, I don't think so. C3, nope, that doesn't fit. Let's go back. Turn it. No, that's a side piece. That's a side piece. This is a corner piece. I know this one goes down here because I know what the number is. Darn. Bottom over here. There you go. There you go. That's right. Turn it. Okay, you got it. You got it. I'm learning right along with you. That's right. Okay, next. So that was, let me write it down here. Find a good pen. Oh, dearie me. Here. I'm going to write in C3, I'm going to write Leah and Brenda. Leah and Brenda, you got it right. Leah and Brenda. All right. And I'll put Meri here because Meri, that's how I started it out. You got it right. You were right. All right. Next. I can see if we do this, I can't go any more than 12 pieces because that's all my desk will let me have out. Four to B4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to B4. No, it's not a side piece. Four will have to be side pieces. Two to C2. 2. Oh, that's 4. That's, I cheated. 2 to C. 2 to C2. No, that's a side piece. That's a side piece. It's got a straight corner. C2 would be in the center here. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to, I lost it, 10 to A1. So you're saying A1 is this one up here. It is a corner piece. So we'll put it there. I'm not sure it goes there. Take 10 and put it in A1. Was that the piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I'm missing a piece there. Oh, we used that piece, didn't we? 10 to A1. This was 10. 10 to A1. It looks like it fits there, but I don't think it does. Do I need to turn it? No. Well, no. We'll put it there for now. 4 to B4. 1, 4 to B4. No, because this has to be a side piece. It's not a side piece. This is 2, 3, 4. The one we used. And this is 1, 2, 3. And she said 10 to A4. This is what? This is 4. I got these mixed up. I might be confusing you guys. This was 10. This was 10. This is 11. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That's what you wanted. There we go. Now you got it. 1 to C3. And I think that was this. 1 to C3. That goes up there. That is a side piece. It might go this way, though. We'll decide later. So this one's right. And this one's right. Maybe I should number these. So this is 1. We got that. This is 2. This is 3. 4 we used, I think. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we used 10. So 10 there. And this is 11, and we used 12. I'll have to get this mapped out a little bit better, but I think you guys, I think you guys are on the right track. 4 to B4. Are you saying like this? Nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've really gotten this all messed up. So we've got 1. This was 4. Turn it. 4. This one. this one. Turn it. Like, it doesn't fit like that. I can tell you it doesn't go in there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 was missing, and that's 11. This is 9. Two to C2. 2 to C2. No, that's a corner piece. I'll put it down here. This fits down here. It's C1, not C2. So there, we've got the bottom row right there. You were pretty close. I'm kind of messing you guys up because this is kind of done on the spur of the moment. I should have these straightened out better so you guys can see them better. All right. This is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, and we did 10, and this is 11. Allie K is saying, wow, hi Angie, we're trying something new here. We got the bottom row, and I think you guys were pretty close on it. I think you were close. I'm blaming myself for not being 10 to A1, we got that. 6, 5, 6. This one, 6 to B3. B1, 2, 3. Well, it looks like it fits, doesn't it? But I don't think so. It's a side piece. It's a straight edge here. It looks like it might fit, but it doesn't. It almost fits. That one's right. This one is not right. But we're going to leave it there for a moment. You know what? I think this one might fit down in here. I think this one fits right here. Right like that. It's probably what you meant. That one fits right there. Okay. Let me go down. 6 to B2. Yep, that was right. That's B2. This is C1, and this is C2. 6 went to B2. That doesn't fit, though. It should fit. This one fits. This one doesn't. This one looked like it fit, but I don't think it fits because of in there. We're going to put this one back. Let me renumber these. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are right. I'm pretty sure. And one up here is right. There's 4 pieces in a row. And there's 12 pieces. There's 3 rows and 4 columns. 4 pieces in a row and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces in a row and 3 rows. Well, actually, it goes like this. Might make more sense to you. This goes like that. I think there's a gap in here. This looks like it fits in there, though. Let's see. No, I know this is because I numbered it 12. So I know this piece goes down here in the corner. This is 8. So are you saying that it goes like, no, it has to go like this. That fits good. I might have it turned. We'll see, because I think there's a piece in here. That looks like it fits there, though. But let's turn it. Let's turn it. This is 1. I know that's 1. So that goes up there. So 12 can't go up there. Oh, let's just start putting them together here. This is a corner piece. So let's put this up here. It could go down here. I don't know. Now I'm all confused. This was not a good thing to do. Now I'm confused. Now I'm just going to start putting it together by myself. Let's match up some pieces here. That one goes there. So this one would go down here. So one would be down here. I think you're right. Let's turn it this way. I think you're right. This is one going down here. This one goes in here. How did I have it? That can't go right in there. It has to go this way. And that way. Is that right? That's right. Just ignore this. This isn't working for me. This goes there. This goes here. This would be a good game to play once we got everything figured out. I don't have it figured out. I think this one goes down here. And this is a side piece. Now I'm all confused myself. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that. and turn it upside down like that. It's confusing me. That's one. One goes up here. We're going to turn them over. I got them numbered. This is 4. This is a corner piece. This is 1. I'm going to look at the numbers. I'm going to cheat. This was not a good game to play. This is 12, so it goes down here. This is 2, so it goes in here. That doesn't work right, though. This must go this way. And this goes this way. Good thing I numbered them so I can put them together. This was 11. So this goes to this here. Over in here. This is 4, so it goes up here. This is 10. This is 10. Goes in like this. So now we need 9. This would be great if I had it all figured out. I don't have it all figured out. This was a good for me. This is 9. That goes up there. It's not your guys' fault. It's mine. This is 3. So this goes in here. What happened to 4? 4 goes down here. 4 goes in there. This is 5. 5 goes 4, 5. 5 must go up here. 5. This is 6. So it goes there. I didn't have the orientation right, I don't think. This is 7. That goes in there. This goes here. I got a piece under there here. That goes there. Gosh, Meri. This is in here. This goes here. This goes here. Here. This goes here. Shall we mix them all up and do it again? No, let's call it a night. This goes in there. This was a good exercise for me. I might do this again, but I might get my orientation also. I didn't have all these numbers right, and I didn't have room on my desk. So, but this is a type of thing that I want to do. Maybe I'll do it. Well, 12 pieces are good. All right. We're going to mix these all up, and maybe we'll do this in one of my morning streams and see if we do any better. I'll get my numbers. I'll see, I didn't even have this right. I'll get my numbers right and the orientation right. So thank you for your patience. I think this was a good game to play, but I don't think I had it right. I did it on the spur of the moment. Let's move on anyway. It says, I think I got anxiety now. Meri, you flipped the page. It'll be in the right top corner. Yeah, I think that why did you take the ones apart? You can do it, Meri. I don't know, Meri. Look at chat. Meri's trying something new, Lori. Yeah. Why are we doing this, Lori says? For fun. As fun. I want to I want to start doing some games. And to tell you the truth, I kind of did this on the fly. So I didn't have it all worked out ahead of time. So you could see some of the kinks. I need to work out the kinks. But we're doing it because I wanted to. And so let's go. There's something else I want to do here. And I think I saved them out. Did I not save them out? Oh. These are, yeah, I did save them out. These are going to, I'm going to work on that and try it in my morning stream. These are some of the things that I'm going to save that I'm not going to put in journals, in that junk journal. That these papers I'm saving. And these are just some blank pages. And you kind of came in the middle of it, Lori. Excuse me. Excuse me. I get so mad at my brother because he sneezes in my streams. So what do? I sneeze. I want to try. This is the encaustic wax, what I have left and what Rosemary sent. And what I want to try is a couple things here with the wax melts. First of all, I want to melt some pieces in this little silicone mold, maybe the smaller ones here, and see if I can pop them out. So let's just, I have this here. These are purple. We're going to try some purple flowers. And let me get my... I've been playing a lot with wax melts, and I've been experimenting, you guys, so you have to bear with me. I don't have all this thought out ahead of time. Maybe we'll try some of the scrap stuff in there, too. Maybe the blue instead of the purple. Or we could mix it. Let's try the blue, maybe the red. Little stir. And then I also have this book cover, but this is embossed. And I want to see, it's not deeply embossed, but my tat was not deeply embossed either. And I want to try it maybe up in here and see if I can get this little design off. And if it works there, I'll try it on one of the corner ones. Corner ones are kind of big. Maybe this little one here. That's deeply embossed. Why are we doing this? Let me look at chat. I'll move on. That game was not, didn't really turn out to be a success. Leah, I know, and you were onto it, Leah. You were onto it. Thank you. You had several of them right. I just didn't have my orientation right, and I wasn't very well thought out on it. I'm blaming myself for that. You were onto it, Leah. I need parchment paper. It's a succulent mold. This one. It could be. I call them little flowers, but it does look like succulents. It's pretty deep. I'm not going to fill it deep. These little ones are kind of deep, but I just want to fill it shallow. Maybe I'll try one of these in here first. And let's try what I have in my spoon. Get my parchment paper. One thing about this parchment paper, it does not, I tried taping it down and the painter's tape wouldn't hold it very well. And I'm not going to be all night at this. I just want to try a couple of these things here. That goes to my lid. I want to try some of these stickers and see, because these are the right size, and see if they make an imprint, because there's several designs here. Now I tried the bling the other night and my bling didn't pop out, so these may not pop out of the wax the same way as the bling didn't pop out, but these should pop out. All right, I need the heat gun. I call it flower. I think you're right. I think it is a succulent. Ha! Joni says, I'm off to put the wee one to bed. You may see me again if I don't fall asleep reading to her. It's a Wilton mode. Yeah, I probably got it at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. Could have gotten it at Joann's. I'm not sure how you found it. I'm not sure. Did you just type in modes, flower modes? How did you find that so fast? Ginger says, Mary, I got my postcard in the mail yesterday. You love it. Oh, thank you, Ginger. That's sweet. Some of those postcards, I'm not sure which one. Did you get the one with the crazy quilt one, or did you get the star one? You search for succulent modes. Oh, okay. Speaking of succulents, Brenda says, my daughter bought Lego succulents and put them together. Oh, really? She put them on the end table next to my chair. I'll probably knock it off and it will fly apart. Well, then you'll have a puzzle to put together like Mary did. And you're going A1, B2, is this B3? It was first up. Well, isn't that probably because of the Wilton is a pretty popular, Wilton is cake decoration, candy making. That's probably where I got it, in that area. I also want to learn how to make my own modes, my own silicone modes. That's on my to-do list, because there's several videos out there on how to make your own silicone modes. That's something I want to learn how to do, but I'm content just playing with these for now. And I think I'll just try to put a thin layer in here. Or I could try a thin layer in here and see if it'll pop out. We'll try both of them. I don't want really big ones. And, you know, I could make it smaller just in here, but I think these will be just as good. I just want to see. And I was going to use my scrap, wasn't I? Oh, well. We're just going to try several things. I'm interested to see how that encaustic is going to work. Am I making candy now? No, I'm still on the wax melt trip. I'm playing with different ways to make the wax melt. And I have another idea I'd like to try too. I'm not sure I have enough around to do it. So I really haven't hunted out what I want. When you melt this with your heat gun, I would advise you to take something and stir it up, because I don't think the heat gun gets it entirely melted. I notice those wax melts fall to the bottom as they heat. And they don't all melt. Some of them come out kind of clunky. And if you do use something like your paintbrush to stir with, that wax will harden, and then you can scrape it off later. Put it in your scrap bag. But I find if I stir it up a little, I get it melted better. And I was reading about it. If you start to see bubbles, I don't see bubbles in here, but if you start to see bubbles, you're getting it too hot. All right, let's try this, and let's try a real thin, if I can. I guess I can't unless I take my brush and would paint it. I can't control how thick it is. But let's see what I get here. We'll just fill in the edges. Maybe I needed more. And since this is silicone, let's put some of my, because this will be the bottom, let's put some of my scrap in there. Since this is silicone, I can hit this with the heat gun and remelt that if it hardens. I'm gonna put, I want some more. I didn't get it around the edge. I want some around the edge. This is scrap that pieces that sometimes it didn't work out, and so I just cut it up and remelt it. No sense in throwing this away. You pay good money for it. And as long as I'm still experimenting, I'm not trying to make beautiful things. I did order some just round molds for wax melts, so it doesn't, it will melt off. It will form a circle, a nice circle when I melt. I'm just learning this. I'm not an expert in anything. Well, I am an expert in some things, but I don't pretend to be an expert. Especially with these wax melts, if you play, you learn. If you play, you learn. If you know it all, what do you have to learn? That's my attitude. But some people know enough to teach. I'm not there yet. I don't pretend to be teaching this. All right, I think I'm happy with that. And let's hit it. I'm gonna heat it in there. See if I can't get it to mold together a little. That could be a little thick. I'm not sure how I can control the thickness. But those crayons, now those crayons were really thin. So let's try, do I have a crayon here? Do I have a crayon? I've got a crayon wrapper. Here, I've got a pink crayon. This is really thick. These wax molds are pretty thick, but crayons melt pretty thin. Let's see if I can melt a crayon in there. Angie, don't look. I'm going to get the knife out to chip this up a little. Now, the crayon, the trouble I had with crayons is they cracked. But if I added a little glue to it, it didn't crack. So we are going to add some glue. And I'm not going to get out the Elmer's glue this time. I'm going to use, the glue all was so thick the last time I tried it. All right, we're going to get some of this. I have, if I can get it out of here, some of this. This is Elmer's, the extreme glue. And I use my palette knife to scoop it in there because these are all clogged up. Now we're going to put some glue in there. Let's just put a little on my palette knife if I can. This is old. It's coming. I don't want a whole lot. I just want a little. And let's scoop that glue in there. And let's throw some crayons in there. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying it. And we'll see how this works. I might need more glue. I feel like I do. I'm going to put a little more glue on there. Come on. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I did it the other night and I was happy with them. They didn't crack. I used crayon just by itself and it cracked on me. I couldn't get it out of off of the sheet without it cracking. But I don't know if I use parchment paper. We should try one with just crayon on parchment paper. I can't remember if I used parchment paper or it was just before I learned about parchment. This crayon is a lot thinner because it's got oil in it. You can kind of see the oil in there. I can. I don't know if you can. But it's got a bunch of oil. Crayon has an oily base to it. Let's kind of stir that. It's not completely melted. All right, we're going to see if I can't make a really thin layer here. And what happens. There we go. You know, they melt crayons into shapes for the kids. These larger ones, I'm not real fond of for doing this. I mean, for candy and cake making, they might, but not for what I want. I don't want flowers that big or succulents that big. I'm going to try a couple of the little ones. And we're going to try them without the glue. Put the lid back on the glue. Can't put too many in there because it does get juicy and it starts to run over. Do I need to zoom in a little now? You guys had me zoom out when I was doing those papers, and the game didn't go over too good. I have to think that out a little bit more. Leah was good at it, though. A couple of you, and Brenda, too, I think. A couple of you were really into it. Let's try it in here. I need a bigger spoon. Trying to get it all in the little crevice here. That one could probably pop out. This one I think is still a little warm yet. All right, we're going to put these aside and let them cool off. Those were just experiments. What I want to try is on that book cover. What did I do with it? Well, let's try these first. Let's try some well, here, let's try the book cover. I just want to try on here and see if I get any type of impression at all. This is just a book cover that came apart. I bought it like this. This is fairly embossed in here, and this is embossed. This is sort of embossed. I feel, because I can feel it in there. But we're going to try, I think I'll try this one. I'm going to try it with the wax melt. I got another package of these. They sent them. I was thinking I'd get a jar, but they sent them in little bags. All right, I'm going to turn it like this. Because I can feel, but I don't know if it's deep enough. This feels deep enough here. Maybe I'll try this first. And it should pop off of there. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If I make a mess, I make a mess. Anything that's, I said embossed, I meant debossed. Anything that's debossed, carved into, not carved out of, should give you a nice wax melt. And most of the time it works, but that bling, I tried it on some bling, little strips of that bling, and I couldn't get it out of the wax mold. And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen with these stickers, but we'll see. Whoops, that's getting too hot. All right, here we go. I'm going to try it on this. And it's bubbled. I got it too hot. It's bubbly. But that's okay. I knew better. So we're just going to let that sit for a minute and let it mold. And then I'm going to try it on one of these stickers and see what happens. And let's try where's my scrap? I had scrap. We're going to use my scrap on this in case it. And let's try this diamond one. Or even this one. That one should make a nice design. Or even the feather one should. Let's try the feather. These are just little inchy squares from Dollar Tree. It's a couple pennies if it doesn't work. Well, $1.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 of them. What, about 3 cents a piece? maybe around that 3 or 4 cents a piece for these. I think I got it when it was still $1. All right, we're going to try the feather. Oh, the feather has, the feather's the feather is just, I don't think it'll work. Because it's got, let's try this one. And it's a sticker. We're just going to pour the wax over it. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to use scrap wax. This is the scrap stuff with things I didn't like or didn't work out as expected. And let's go for these smaller pieces. That should be enough. Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see a little bit closer. I don't see very good on my tablet. Whoops, that might be too much. That would be great to zoom in. You like watching the experiments? I like experimenting. You know, you gotta be not afraid of failing in front of everybody. If you're afraid of failing in front of the world, go do something you're good at all the time. I fail a lot, but I learn a lot through my failures. I learn what works and what doesn't. Like, where did I put my heat gun? Oh, well, follow the cord, Meri. Where did it go to? What heat gun? Wait a minute. I think I just unplugged it. I hit it. It was down there on the floor someplace. Yeah, you have to expect yourself to fail a lot, but that's how you learn. Well, I learn from you guys too. You guys teach me a lot. I appreciate all your helps and hints. Like tonight, I learned what a hemostat was. Hold this heat gun away from it a little more. You get your heat gun too close up and your wax starts bubbling. That's know you got it too hot. I'm probably about 4 inches away now, and that's probably about right. It takes a little bit longer for it to melt, but I get impatient and want to go real close. But over a candle flame, it's real slow. And my heat gun looks like Dee Dee's. Now I tried this with bling. This isn't all melted yet. I tried this with bling the other day, and my bling wouldn't come out of the wax. Little rolls of bling. Good night, Teresa. I didn't see you come in. Press the sticker into the wax. Okay, we'll do that. Debbie says, press that sticker into the wax. That's right, Debbie. Rather than pouring the wax over it. All right. I don't think this is all completely melted. There's some gunk in there. Get it out there. All right. That'll chip off. We're going to put that sticker into this wax. We're going to let that cool just a little. Just let it cool a minute, a second. So this sticker looks like this. And these are they're not carved in, they're kind of carved out, or you know, they're kind of sticking out. We'll see what happens here. Let's just put it into, if I can get it off my hand. There. All right, let's go back to the silicone ones and see how they're doing. This one should pop out, and it is coming out quite nice. Ooh, Leah, look at this. Look at that. Do I have it up? There. Whoops, I'm sorry. Here. Now, I didn't get it clear up to the edge on all of it, but still, that's pretty. I'm liking what that did. Let's see how the crayon one worked. This is crayon with glue, and it's a little thinner, and I can see some of the glue, but that will probably dry. Oops. See, I'm afraid that the crayon is still kind of cracking. See, that's kind of fallen off the edge. I don't know if it's too thin. It's kind of falling apart on me on the edges. Let's try the other one. I may not be mixing it right with the glue. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch some videos. I know that people do use glue with the crayons. I just don't know exactly what they do. Now, this one came out nice, and there was no crayon on it. I mean, no glue in it. That one came out nice. So this is your little silicone molds. This one I'm going to chip up again because it's kind of, I don't think that glue, I must not be doing it right because the glue is not dry. I don't know, maybe I need to let it dry more. I'm going to put it in my scrap bag along with all of this. Ouch, that heat gun is hot. And let's melt some of the, let's just chip this off. Where's my palette knife? Did I put it in the, put the palette knife in the water to wash that glue off. Let's chip this off, and we'll put this in the scrap pile. All right, let's try let's see how the book turned out. And let's see if I can just get it off of there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're having an issue here. I was thinking it would pop off. Dee Dee, don't look. You ruined that book cover, Meri. Oh, I did ruin it. Well, that's okay. I'll put something over it. And it did not impress at all. It tried to. I will still use this. I will put a bling piece or something. Not this, but I'll put something over it. It'll be just fine. It's pretty well damaged anyway. So I learned not to use an old book. Maybe if I would have put oil or something on it, I don't know if that would have worked or not. You gotta not be afraid of failing. So that came off nice. Now, can I get it out? See, that's the trouble I've had with these bling things. I can't get them out. This one may pop out though, because the bling was just on little pearly blings. This is a square, so it may come out. It feels like it might come out. Oh, that turned out nice. Let me hold it up. Let me hold it up. That turned out pretty nice. Now, let's, what I did with my scissors. I'm trying to train myself to put things back, but I'm evidently not trained yet. I'm looking for my little scissors. Now, we'll use these. Oh, no, these aren't the greatest, but I'm going to trim this up. So let's try some more of these little sticker things. I think the bling was, on a little thin piece of tape. That might have affected it. I couldn't pull it out. It was just that little tiny bling. I'm liking this. So we've got 2.5. This one I didn't quite get it clear out to the edge, but that bigger one turned out nice, and this one turned out nice. The glue did not turn out nice, and the book did not turn out nice. And this, all right, let's try some more of those little, I want to try some encaustic. Now I asked Rosemary what she used, and she said she used half wax and half paraffin on this. This is what Rosemary sent. I'm just going to try a little of it. Where's my spoon? And we'll throw a little of this pink crayon in there. No, this was wax melt, I think. Well, I want a little color in there. Yeah. That's crayon. Here, we'll try one. We'll throw a little of this. No. Let's take this out. Let's throw a blue one in there. I could just make it all clear. No, let's throw a blue one in there. Just one. All right. And what am I going to use? Let's use a stamp. Let's use Dee Dee's bee. We'll have a blue bee, a buzzy bee. What time is it? Oh, it's after 10 already? I should probably think about calling it a night. So what did I do tonight? I got those journal pages ready. Sorted through those boxes. I learned about the hemostat. I think Rhonda sent that to me. We tried that puzzle game. It was kind of a failure. And we played with the wax melts tonight. Boy, it looks awful juicy. It looks pretty juicy. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. This will be my last thing I do tonight because it's getting late. I don't like to go too much after 10. It's already 10:15. I think that's not melty there. I think that's solid. Stir that up a little. It's not melty there. And this is encaustic, so it's pretty clear, transparent. That's why I put that blue in there. I think it kind of likes to sink to the bottom. It's heavy, and it likes to sink to the bottom. Look at that. That might be off of the bottom there, too. Now, get that out of there before it. Let's try. I think some of that came off of the bottom. It looks pretty juicy to me. That looks pretty juicy. It's awful juicy to me. Oily. Well, let's pour it out. I might need a mold, but let's pour it out on here. I'm going to let that sit for and solidify for just a minute because my weight of that will sink right down into it if I don't let it cool just a bit. This is all scrap here. Oh, let's try the bee in there. And while that's working, I'll put my scrap away. Let's cut this one out. This will be the last thing I do because I don't want to go too late. I'll have to refine that puzzle game. I might try it in the morning. One of my morning Tuesday or Thursday morning streams, I might try to work it out. I didn't have the orientation right. I didn't have it. It was all my fault that it didn't work. You guys were doing good though. Okay, let's put this back in the bag. Leah says, I love the marble effect of the wad. I do too. I do too. All this scrap stuff makes a marbly effect because it's all different colors. But I'm happy with what the sticker did. I'm happy with that. I should have put another sticker in there, but so we'll play more with the stickers. Put this back on the sheet when I put stuff away. Or I could put that back in the box. Should put it in a little envelope if I find another one. Oh, it did good. Let me get some of that silver on it. Let me hang up my heat gun. It did good. It made a nice impression, but let me rub some silver on it. Let's pop it off of the... So, I'll hold it up here in a minute. We'll rub silver on this one too. There's the bee. And this one's just a design of what was in here. Kind of a geometric design. I'll hold them up. There's that one. And the bee, I think, turned out pretty good. This was the encaustic, which Rosemary said was paraffin and beeswax mixed together. But I think I had some scrap down in the bottom of my bowl that made it tan. I put that pink in there too, but it all mixed up. Then this was pure crayon here. Pure crayon. And what you see silver there is actually the light. The light hits it there. See if I turn it. It's not colored. It's actual crayon. The light's hitting it on the edge there. And then this was a wax melt. And I put on the edge, I put some scrap wax that I had on the edge. This is actual Crayspire wax melt. It's kind of pretty. So I'll save all of this. I'll play with this. I got another thing I want to do, but not tonight. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. So I'm going to put all this away. Thank you for putting up with me with that game tonight. It needs some refining. And what did we learn? We learned about the hemostat tonight. I guess I could close it up again. This, they say you can use it as a third hand. And I've learned how to open and close it. So I'll keep that in here with my carving tools. I'll put all this away tomorrow. I'm getting tired. I think I'll just use this as my thumbnail. Oops. What spilled out? The red ones. Hold on. Let me put them away. I didn't have them closed. They want to be melted. So I'm going to look around for things that I can, like impress, like these stickers that I can make wax melts out of. And the question was, what do you use this for? Well, wax melts were originally used to seal letters and things from the, you know, that were hand delivered. And I think I tried sending one to Artie Dar on an envelope, and she said it didn't make it. And I think I sent one off to somebody else, and it did make it. So it's iffy if you put them on actual envelopes, but I like to use them in my art. I'll show you this. Did I put it in here? I thought I put it in my February journal. The black one on the doily, did I put that in here? No, I guess I didn't. But I put them on bobby pins. But I had one that, oh yeah, I did right here. We made a bobby pin embellishment. I made a wax melt here. Did I have it in view? Yeah. I made a wax melt and I put it on one of these little doilies. And then I put a bobby pin on the back of it. And I put that bobby pin on with the art glitter glue. And I think I used art glitter glue on this too. And it works very nice. So you can use them in your art. You can use them on tags. A lot of different things you can use them on. I put one on a paper doll, I think. My January paper doll. Let me put this back on here. There. So, thank you for hanging with me tonight. I appreciate you guys more than you ever know. You mean a lot to me. Ginger says, the puzzle was a draft run, not quite a trial run. An idea and development. Thank you, Ginger. Aw, thank you, Ginger. Cat in the Know, you're Finch, and looks like a little of this chipped off or didn't quite get in, didn't get the whole thing in there. I don't know if it chipped off or just didn't get melty. That's the crayon, total crayon. This is a wax melt, this is scrap, and this is encaustic here, what Rosemary sent in her encaustic kit. Thank you, guys. Aw, thank you, Ginger. Thank you, Leah. You was afraid it would stick and rip a piece of the cover. It did. Yeah, it stuck. But you know, I will replace that with bling or maybe a piece of lace, or you know, it was an old cover anyway. Maybe I'll put a Tim Holtz lady on it, a paper doll, something. It isn't totally ruined. I'll use something on it. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a really good weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. I lost track of all Saturday was gone. The only thing I know for sure is that Brenda is on. I think Art Junkie might be on Saturday too. Brenda, I know, comes on at 6 o'clock Eastern on Saturdays. I got that one down. The other ones I don't quite have down yet. Good night, everybody. Go enjoy your weekend. Do a puzzle or something. Bye.